I gonna do something ever? Ah, that sucked. Hit him. Yeah, there you go. So the boy. Come on! Ah, I swear to God that. Please kill him! More extremely bad gameplay from the Patrick. It's like, dude, could you please let that guy die? I'm really tired of fighting him. It's ridiculous. Anyway, here's the dumb thing, the point that I was trying to make the whole time. I don't even know why I spent all that time trying to make a point. Now, to get him to show up in the arena, folks, you have to talk to him and hear about how he trained with the White Lotus Master from the second game, and how he's going to go off to the stupid tournament. You have to do that. A lot of times people will be like, how come he ain't there? Well, that's because he's probably standing on the beach waiting for you to talk to him like an idiot. You know, it's so much of that kind of stuff in this game's design. They've really toned it down from the first couple of games. They're starting to kind of figure out what to do, but so much of that stuff, man, where it's just like, oh, you know, you forgot to, like, do this one tiny thing at the one point, and so that screws up, like, the rest of your game for eternity. Whoops! A lot of it is stuff you missed, too. It's like, oh, it's not the right time to see him anymore, so you can't advance time anymore, so, oh well. Hehehe. Now, you know, I'm Nagoshi, and I forgot about that stuff. Can I just go get drunk again? That's probably what he was doing. He's like, when am I going to go get drunk and tan, apparently? Did you see that guy? I mean, the guy who makes these games he's cool, but he's like, wow. He used to look like super Akihabara guy, and now he looks like I don't know, like a rock star or something, man. He's like a Itagaki in that way, except for, you know, not as crazy as Itagaki at all. So here he is. That's the dog. And this is your first chase battle, kind of. You don't get a gauge. Now, later you'll get gauges like your stamina gauge, and the enemy stamina gauge, and how far away you are and stuff. You don't get any of that. All you have to know this time is R2. If you hold that down, you'll run. And you can corner way better if you like let go. See, like I'll take it. See, I'll take this next corner without letting go, and I'll be like, whoa. But if you let go of the R2 for a split second there, you turn way faster. Like see I like ran myself into a wall because I turned too fast actually. But you don't really got to worry about it. At this point, this dumb thing happens where apparently he gets stuck, which is like completely unbelievable. I mean, how does that stop a dog? He's like, oh no, a moped or something. I better stay here. And where they show up and they're like, oh, thank you for finding him. And she doesn't want to leave unless she gets him to come back to the Morning Glory. So even though he's like doesn't like them, apparently. So Kiryu's like, well, let's suggest what to do. And I'm going to show you what to do here because this is the part where everyone gets stuck. This is the famous dog part where everyone's like, I don't know what the hell to do. So choose the top choice. You'll look for dog food. That's here in the M store. First I gotta do this. I have too much inventory. A lot of times people write to me about this other part in Kenzan. They're like, why can't I do anything? It's because their inventory is full. You need to have inventory open to buy things, obviously. Like personal inventory. So I'm just gonna get rid of all this useless stuff in here. There's a lot of... Man, look at all this. It's all useless. Useless, 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 useless. And then I'm gonna go into the M store. I chose the top one because it's the easiest one to get. M store is right there. And then I'm gonna go talk to the guy. He's gonna be like blah 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 blah. And I'm gonna go buy this stuff. It's 270 yen. Where is it? It looks like this. For those who can't read Japanese, you're gonna be like, I don't know what to do. Go get that item from M store. I mean, come on, make the first choice and then go get that item. Now the next one's gonna be a little bit more difficult, but this world is very difficult. But I've got nothing to fear now. You guys probably don't know that. That's from a really horrible video game. That's actually a cool video game. It's got the funniest song I've ever heard in my life. Anyway, I'm gonna say, hey, let's get him a rubber ball. Just for the sake of argument, because it's easy to just say, do the first two choices. Now they're gonna look for something for him to play with. Obviously, I told him I'm gonna go get a rubber ball for him. That's back at the Morning Glory. It's fetch quest number 90,000. and it's also like annoying kid quest number 20 billion. And expect more, folks. Especially chapter like 10, I think, has like 100 trillion of them. Yeah, there's some chapters where you're just like, man, can I please just, where's the part where I get drunk, like hang out with a bunch of Yakuza and like beat people to death? Why am I freaking like, oh, it's Saturday morning cartoon after school special thing. Okay, there he is. He's gonna be like, oh, hey, I want a rubber ball. Okay, here's a rubber ball. Yeah, that's how you get that one. You go talk to Shoji. And is that Shoji? Or did I just speak out of turn? Yeah, it's Shoji. I think so. I don't know, those kids, I confuse them sometimes because they're all, I mean, like, you can tell that I'm not, like, the kid guy. I don't know. I don't like, watch Saturday morning cartoons anymore, so. And, you know, I don't read, like, Encyclopedia Brown Mysteries anymore. I'm a little bit old for that. So. Here we go. It's time to go give the thing to them, and the dog still doesn't care. He's like, I don't like you guys. So, but Kiryu's like, well, you know what? I don't know, like, I'm not just gonna leave you here. And Miki's like, it's okay, I'll watch. And he's like, okay. Now this part, you actually have to just kind of run away until Kiryu decides, like, oh, maybe we'll go check in on those rascals. And I think he does it like around here somewhere. You just go and until he's like suddenly like, hey, I think I wonder how those chowder heads are doing anyway. At least I think that's what you do at this point. Let's see, maybe you actually have to go to get on the monorail, and then Kiryu will be like, oh man. Oh, Yakuza Gotoku. What the hell that person just say? Huh. Well, this is puzzling. See how there's no dot? This is probably going to make you go like, what am I supposed to do, too? Maybe he actually just decides it over here. Maybe I went the wrong direction. There's a side quest happening right there. I'm not going to do none of them. There's another one right there. That chowder head's like, oh man, I need you to make some cool cabaret club girls. Man, I don't know. Maybe it just takes a while. Strangely, I thought that's a... Oh, no. Get away from me. Strangely, I thought you actually had to run around until he decided, man, I gotta go look at them. But maybe you just go straight back there. Maybe just turn around and then go back. Well, I don't really have an answer. No, see, they're just hanging out. I don't know, I'll try leaving the area. See what happens. Hey, isn't it fun to play this game, folks? Probably just have to leave the area. Let me leave the area. I'll just go to Asakawa, the Morning Glory. Go like, here we go. See how fun it is to like babysit kids all day long? This is, I mean, sorry, this chapter is going to take you a billion trillion years probably. It took me a long time. Didn't I come back to that map? Maybe you could probably just walk in and out of a store. I haven't even tried that either. And it'll probably make them go like, hey, what's going on with those two chowder heads? Yeah, there it goes. He's like, man, they've been there a long ass time. What the hell's wrong with them? I better go check in and see what they're doing. So you go over here, and there they are. And then suddenly these Yakuza come up and they're like, hey, you fucking get out of here, Chowderhead. And this is cool part because I'm going to be like, cool, I get to fight now, right? Only you don't. The dog just runs over there and chases them off, and then they're like, oh, the dog likes us now. Which is like, what? So it doesn't make any fucking sense. It just suddenly wants to protect them, and then it's like, I love them now. You know, whatever. That's finally the end of that part. Man, that part takes forever. I think you gotta go back. Yeah. The little glowy red dot is telling me to go back to the Morning Glory. You're supposed to be taking this kind of slow so you can, like, go, oh, I guess I'll go, like, do all the side quests and play billiards and whatever the hell I'm gonna do. But it's probably advisable to just keep going, and whatever is gonna happen is gonna happen. So